Hello and welcome to Around the Air Force. I'm Senior Airman Alina Richard. Thousands of multinational troops are coming together to support the humanitarian and disaster relief efforts in the Philippines. 3 Marine Expeditionary Forces lead the U.S. participation, but support is coming from all U.S. military components, including the Pacific Air Force. Tech Sergeant Michael Jackson reports.
C-17 crews from the 535th Airlift Squadron here at Hickam Airfield in Hawaii are in the Philippines supporting Operation Damayan. In the last week, they've delivered supplies and transported displaced victims to safety.
As soon as the tasking came through the Philippine government, through our State Department, and back through PACOM, we were tasked with 2 crews and 2 tails to head out to the Philippines and support operations.
The C-17 provides PACAF and the region with a valuable asset for these kinds of missions.
For the Pacific Theater, in general, for the C-17, it definitely overcomes the tyranny of distance. We do have the ability to fly 12 hours nonstop to get to a location as fast as possible. With that, it provides our commanders the ability to execute a plan, whether it be humanitarian or even combat related, extremely fast.
The aircraft and crews will remain in the Philippines to support multinational relief efforts. Tech Sergeant Michael Jackson, Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam, Hawaii.
The Survivor Benefit Plan program enrollment is now available for eligible retirees in same-sex marriages. The program provides a monthly income to survivors of retired airmen upon the retiree's death when retired pay stops. Since the recent Supreme Court decision declaring Section 3 of the Defense of Marriage Act unconstitutional, Department of Defense officials have been working to ensure the SBP coverage is offered to eligible same-sex married couples. For more information, visit AFLink. Inspections. If you're an airman, you've most likely been a part of one. If you work for the Inspector General, you've conducted one. Staff Sergeant Brad Kosh tells us how the inspection world is about to change in a big way.
Lieutenant General Stephen P. Mueller, Inspector General of the Air Force, knows a few things about inspections, and he wants to make sure the system works.
Our old system really taught a behavior to our airmen to hide problems. Because the last thing in the world you wanted was the IG to come out and give you a write-up for one of your problems. And that created this environment where we had a tremendous amount of what would be inspection prep. It was really all about to dazzle the inspectors, but it was really focused on, we knew we had problems, but we just didn't want to tell them to the IG.
So he's talking to airmen and others on Incirlik about integrity and a new inspection system that makes accountability more local. Something he says is creating a lot of buzz for airmen who are inspected often.
I was at Ramstein recently, and they had just finished a couple of unit effectiveness inspection, the capstone event of the cycle. And I asked a couple airmen, did you work 12 on, 12 off to get paired? Did you come in on weekends? They said, no, man, we didn't even know they were here. Because that's given me hope that we are doing what we want to do, which is align mission effectiveness with inspection readiness.
Sitting in a room listening to a 3-star general may not be what most people plan for their afternoons. But seeing how the Air Force plans to change a culture and remain the most powerful force on the planet, that's something else. From Incirlik Air Base, I'm Staff Sergeant Brad Kosh.
For 30 years, holiday greetings have been collected by joint hometown news service teams that travel overseas and bring messages back to air on stateside radio and television stations. This year, they partnered with Sirius XM Radio to allow service members worldwide to send holiday greetings. Now, military members anywhere can simply call a toll-free or DSN number and record a holiday message, which will air on the satellite radio network. There, airmen will be prompted to provide their name, rank, duty location, hometown, and then a short greeting to friends or family. So far, more than 2,500 holiday greetings have been collected. Check out the Air Force's official website, AFLink, for more on this and other top stories. From the Air Force Broadcasting Service, I'm Senior Airman Alina Richard. Thanks for watching.